Tukey, the membership. What's up? How's it going? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood farmer, Raznac. How is everyone today? Tukey, thank you for the 42 months. Appreciate it. Show me your big corn. Show me your big corn. My big corn. I'm putting corn in the ground. I don't have any corn to show off. Yeah. Odds are forever not in your favor. You guys are battling it out, man. Battling it out with the Streamlabs. Which is fine because it's kind of a dumb bot. It's not the smartest bot in the world. Especially considering how intelligent, you know, large language model AIs are. The Streamlabs is like the 12 IQ AI. I had to wet my whistle. What's happening? How's everybody doing? How was everyone's week last week? How was everyone's weekend? Sammy, check the sunset I just sent you. You just sent me a sunset? Are you trying to be romantic? Let's see. Well, ain't that pretty? Look, there's a McDonald's in the distance. The sunset with a Mickey D's in the distance. It's a golden sky with golden arches. That's good times. Good times. I got to get an AI lady to rechat for me. Yeah, I was actually playing around with some stuff. You can use, don't even ask me specifically, but you use like free Google Cloud services and then Python coding. And then YouTube, I think it's YouTube API, and then you can like program your own. Pretty much you just tell Grok what you want done. You're just like, hey Grok, I want a farm sim trivia bot. And it'll be like, okay, here's your, just copy and paste and poof, you're done. I mean, it's not that easy. There's a little work to it, but I'm gonna play around with it. I can't code, so. Don't ask. Gotta look for AI agents that are already working. Well, the problem is I looked into that, and according to everything I read, YouTube's the problem. Jay, what's up, man? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Jacer, hello. Tukey, hello. Anyone else that's lurking? Hello, hello. Yeah, the problem is a lot of them don't work well with YouTube because YouTube's, I don't know. I was reading something the other day, to be honest with you, and it was talking about chatbots and YouTube, and the reason why YouTube only has like a few really good functioning chatbots is because of they're something they do, and I can't fully remember. There's a lot of good paid ones, but I don't want to pay for one, so I'll just make my own. See? Grok told me I could do it. The AI god has spoken. The AI gods have spoken, and they said for me to make my own, become a VTuber. Can I have jiggle physics? I already have jiggle physics right here. But if I'm a VTuber, I'm gonna have jiggle physics. I'm just gonna talk and bounce. Would I be the first farm sim VTuber? Would I be like the first farm sim VTuber? Just run around in tight jeans and a tank top all the time? Grok isn't. But Grok is free. I like Grok because it's free. Flossie, what's up, baby? How you doing? It's an unexploited niche, right? Amen. We turn Flossie into a VTuber. Flossie's probably like, I don't even know what a VTuber is. All right, let's do some farming. You guys ready? So is ChatGPT free? Is there a free one? Yuki would know. Floss is like, nope, I don't. I suck at talking. Ouch. Brutal. You guys are tough. All right. Back in Montana. Back in the wonderful wilds of Montana. Big sky country. Here in Montana. I have my settings, my sound turned up because I was recording. So. The plane flying overhead. Things are wonderful here. That is a beautiful tractor. The old Ford 976. Ice cream! I want it! They never stop. He's like the... I think he's selling meth. Spread the project over 7 days. Grok's the same way. You can only ask, like, you only can do so much stuff every couple hours. Did I find out what's in the woods in Ray County? Not yet. Not yet. The new video comes out tomorrow for public. If you're a member of the channel, it's already out. You can watch it. My first Ray County video is out. Got that done today. Look at that Kinsey planter. This thing's beautiful. Scooter! With that 49 months. 49 months. 4 years and 1 month. I mean, outside of Flossie, it's like one of the longest relationships I've ever had, Scooter. Count yourself blessed. Just got home, didn't watch it. Okay. But yeah. I want a push pop. Ice cream trucks are great. Yep, we got this Kinsey 3600. You have known for a long time. You have. Kinsey 3600 planter is what we're putting the corn in. I got my wheat harvested. I actually did that Monday when I got home. Because I was watching Farmer Klein. I needed something to do. And then we have some corn planted here. There's corn here. I also bought another field. We bought this field up here, which is clover. And we've turned the clover into silage. We have 503,000 liters of silage. Because our cows are going to start needing silage because some of them just had babies. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I also had to borrow some money because I'm 100,000 in debt because I needed a planter. I had to buy a planter for the corn. So that's what's up with that. This thing's pretty cool. I got this off of I can't remember, somebody's itch page. It works pretty good. It's got nice unfolding animations. Who is this one? I really can't remember which one it is. One of those itch people that make... They've got like hundreds and hundreds of conversions and mods. Tractor's a little overkill. Yeah. Yeah, but it looks good. You know? It looks nice. It's, you know, all baby blue. It just looks good. It's a little wet. Yeah, the tractor is a little overkill, but it's all good, man. The swing bridge, yeah. We stole it so that we could have our planter work. 100%. We just lifted it. We were like, come here, you're mine. We're gonna use you for our farm equipment. Come on, girl. She takes a little bit to get up to speed, but once she gets rolling, we're good. We got aftermarket GPS, so we don't need the markers. I never use them. Do you guys ever use the markers? I'm gonna have to use them on the Ray County thing because I don't have anything that would have guidance steering. I mean, this tractor probably really doesn't have GPS. It probably has like steering. You could probably put like an aftermarket steering assist in it. So that's what we're assuming that we have. Plant the end rows here. They never do too well. Watched a really cool video talking to corn. I'm gonna have to get out in the road here. Oh crap! Well, there went our new planter. Damn it. Traffic. You guys are dumb. But Spencer or Grant Hilbert, planter's total. It's ruined. One of the Hilbert brothers did a cool video, and he broke down the costing of his corn. It was pretty cool. Was it Spencer? I thought it was a pretty cool video. Like he broke down, you know, all, you know, everything he spent, how much everything costs, and then kind of how much he's gonna have to yield to like break even or make money. And he's pretty much gonna lose money, he said. He was, because what did he need, like 300 and something bushel corn or whatever, which he said he wouldn't get. Yeah. But then again, I mean, is he, you know, his YouTube channel is probably where his income from farming is, right? He's shooting for 240, yeah. So he loses on the acre. Which is crazy. I watched some good documentaries. I posted them in Farmer Klein's Discord. If you guys like farming documentaries, one of them was like Iowa's PBS Iowa, and it was the farm crisis, which kind of talked about like the 1980s and the farm crisis. And the other one was, it was like a farming practices video. They're both really good. What do you do when the colony runs out of food? You can not bury your dead. You can turn everybody into food bars. The ground, it might be a little muddy. It's kicking up a lot of dirt, isn't it? Look at that thing. Look how much dirt that thing kicks up. It's slinging the dirt. Look at it. That's pretty wild, isn't it? I just noticed that. It's like, holy crap. We are in Montana. One of us is wrong. What if it's muddy and dirty at the same time? Montana. This sounds so good. Listen to it. I love this tractor. It's one of my favorite tractors in the game. love that thing. It does look muddy. You're right. Which I don't understand why, because it hasn't rained. So that is kind of odd. David, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying hi. Why is it muddy? I don't know. Something going on with the tractor? I don't know. Because the planter is just dirty, but the tractor's muddy. So I don't know. Could be my Real Dirt mod. I have Real Dirt installed. Oh, why do I like this tractor? It's big, it's blue, and it sounds beautiful. That's why I like it. We're gonna knock this roadside down, just because it'll grow back. Don't worry. Nobody follows it anyways. None of these people ever stop. We're just gonna, I mean, no one ever stops. We're just gonna, nobody will even know. Just gonna, just toss that right there. See? He just bloop, doesn't yield at all. He didn't even slow down. That's what I'm saying. They didn't even slow down. No. I like the big articulated ones. I think I would like the Big Bud too. I almost went with Big Buds instead of the Ford. Maybe we'll get a Big Bud later. Big Bud would be cool. Addition to a Montana farm. The sign is on the road, it'll stop the traffic, yeah. Yeah, just throw the sign on the road. Yep. Yeah, just toss it right in there. Wait a minute. We getting enough fertilizer? We are. Okay. How fast is too fast? I guess can't really go too fast until you have to stop. It's only too fast if you can't stop safely. Genetic J, what's up? How's it going, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying hi. We are going to harvest canola tonight. The corn is planted. We're planting corn, and then the canola is going to get harvested. That right there. That pretty big yellow field, that's going to be harvested. It's the stopping. It's not the speed, it's the stopping. Yeah. Empty highway all to yourself. Whatever the posted speed limit is. These questions aren't difficult. Adjust for weather. If it's raining, slow down. If it's snowing, slow down. What am I gonna do when the corn grows? Oh, it's gonna be we're gonna harvest the corn. We're not gonna chop it or anything. Yeah, we're gonna let it grow all the way. If you're in Montana, speed up, yeah. What parts, aren't there parts of like, I don't know if it's Montana or Kansas or, wasn't there parts of, that they have no posted speed limit? Right? Aren't there? Don't turn around and drown. That would not be good. Thought I saw that somewhere. Like there's like 100 kilometers per hour. Do you guys just feel faster in Canada? Because your numbers are bigger. Like, yeah, like if I looked down and I saw 100 on my dashboard, I would be like, what? Canada doesn't suck. I wouldn't say Canada sucks. I'm just curious, like, if they feel faster. So did you get the car fixed all the way, bud? You got it all worked out? Got the dents banged out? Oh, you get some new drip for the car? Isn't that what the kids say these days? Drip? Yeah, send away, man. Nope, I've got, like I said, it made a video today. I speak some brain rock. Like I said, made a video today. That'll be out tomorrow at noon. Unless you're a member, you can watch it now. And then I should have one more done this week. That'll come out Friday. It's not Ray County, it's something else. And then that's probably it, because next week I will be in Washington, D.C. I'm going to D.C. I'm running for president. Hang on, Sammy sent me pictures. Sammy he loves his car. What'd you do different? Oh, okay. Mr. Raz goes to Washington. Yep, you know it, AFK. What's up? No, I don't see Underglow. I really don't know what he did different. He's like playing with cars. I was never really a car guy. Whole new bumper? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I was never really a big car guy. Never was my thing. Muscle car guy. I'm just, yeah, I like them. I like looking at them. I think they're cool. It just was never like my thing, you know. I remember, yeah, I remember the old one. Oh, okay, I see what you did. Well, I mean, you had to get a new bumper because you broke the old one. So. You know, cars, same with tattoos. Like, I like tattoos. I think they're cool. Well, some of them. A lot of them. Some of them aren't. But I don't have one. I've never gotten a tattoo. It's never been my thing. Flossie's got a few. Kitty cat belly button butthole tattoos the best. No. That's all. I've seen some nuts tattoos on people that I've taken care of. Oh man. It's back when I worked at the big hospital and we did the emergency stuff. You know, you get in a car wreck and you have to go to like emergency surgery. You're going to be naked, so just prepare yourself for that. Your clothes are coming off, all of them, completely. And some people's tattoos, whoa. Well, good. I was saying what I did, which was like, at the old hospital, we did, I mean, if you were coming to me in the middle of the night for surgery, it was bad stuff. So, most of the time, the EMS had already cut all your clothes off. What about before the collisions? Yeah, did you have your clothes on? That's why he got in the collision, Jacer. He's too busy messing with his pants. I knew what he was gonna say. I could read his mind. It might. Yeah, true. Was it necessary? That's always the question, right? Is it necessary? Or not? That is the question. But yeah, going to DC next week. I'm excited. Got the trip kind of planned out. We're gonna go to so first we're driving up on Monday. So we'll be leaving on Monday. And then Monday night we probably won't do a whole lot. We will be, you know, getting settled into the apartment we got. It's an Airbnb, which is a 5-minute walk from the White House. 5-minute walk, right down 16th Street. So you can see the White House and the Washington Monument and everything from where we're staying. So excited for that. I did not get a tour of the White House. They were booked up. We do have a tour of the Capitol through the congressional office. I contacted our congresswoman and one of the staffers got us booked for that. Hope I don't get involved in an ice riot. Me either. Is there anything going on? I've kind of, I mean, there really hasn't been anything going on in DC, so where we're staying is right near the White House. The Capitol's a little bit of ways away. So we'll have to take the metro to get to the Capitol. Yeah. Rent the White House. I know, right? I want to stay the summer in the Lincoln bedroom. That's what Bear said in Armageddon, remember? So yeah, we'll have to take the metro. But Monday we'll be driving up. It's like a 7-hour drive. Probably a little longer with traffic and stuff. And then probably go for like a little walk Monday night, just kind of close by. Maybe go peek at the White House. Some other the Ellipse Park and all that stuff's close. Dwayne, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying hi. So yeah, and then after that, on Tuesday, we are gonna go do some monuments. So Tuesday morning, early, probably gonna start early because it's really warm out. And so we're probably gonna get up, have a quick breakfast, and actually be on our way to the monuments at around 8 a.m. so that we can enjoy the early part of the day before it gets super hot. And then so Tuesday we're gonna go Lincoln Memorial, all that kind of stuff, and we're gonna do that until probably around noon, We'll break for lunch, and then after lunch we will go spend the afternoon at the Air and Space Museum. I think that's the first one we're going to. And we'll take our time there. And if time permitting, we'll do another museum, but actually just have one museum planned. That way we don't have to rush. Then Tuesday night, probably grab dinner someplace decent. And I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. We might just hang out back at the apartment for Tuesday. Wednesday, we have the Capitol tour in the morning. We have to be there at like 9 something. And then after the Capitol tour, we're going to just do museums. And then Wednesday night, we're going to try to do a night tour of the Capitol with the lights and stuff on. So. And then Wednesday afternoon, we're going to do the Natural History Museum, Smithsonian Natural History, and probably the Library of Congress because they're right next to each other. So, make it pink. Mildred Ratchet. Sorry, I'm going back through. Brown paint, repaint the White House, change it up a little. Yeah, make it the Brown House. Am I joining Congress? I should. We're all a bunch of idiots anyways. Did I say that? Wouldn't need to bring anything to paint it brown, just eat 3 bean burritos. You know it. Has anyone ever read the book John Dies at the End of This? It's a book by David Wong. It's called John Dies at the End. They made a movie back in like mid 2000s. The movie wasn't that good, but the book is great. And it's kind of a silly book. It's kind of like really goofy. It's hard to explain, but you talk about the burritos and they have like a magical dog that they feed burritos to. And then they use it to fight monsters when the burritos come out the other end. I know, it's a weird book. It's a fun book though. There's actually 4 of them in that whole series. John Dies at the End is the first book. The second book is this book is full of spiders. The third book, I can't remember, and I think the fourth book is if you read this, you're in the wrong universe or something like that. They're really neat. Who publishes that? I don't know. They're funny books, actually. They're kind of weird. They're very, I can't explain it. It's kind of like comedy, horror, sci-fi, all mixed into one. Really silly. Your colonists don't like eating people? I can't imagine why. I mean, who doesn't like to munch on a human every now and then? Wasn't that Soylent Green? Is anyone ever watched that movie back in the day? 4th book turned into the National Enquirer. Second place in line on your U.S. Modern Civil War queue in Arma. That's cool. I've been playing War of Rights. I feel like Civil War game. Oh, Modern Civil War. Sorry. That'd be a trip to play Superfly. Yeah, I saw you posted the picture of your new computer. Congrats, man. Congrats on the gaming computer. The 1776 stuff is over. It's ended. That was really fun. So it's back to the Civil War stuff. I like your car. It's a very nice car. I like European sedans. I'm gonna go put some fertilizer in this. I like European sedans. I like the look of them. I love Audis. Newer ones especially. I like the new Audis. Do you get my new name? Michelle Farms. I'm confused. Which doesn't take much. Michelle Farms Montana or Michelle Farms North Frisian. What's up to you? Or you could just do Michelle Farms. Every time I see that though, Flossie watches she watches Gilmore Girls all the time. I'm just confused. You have to like spell things out for me. I missed my turn. Sorry. My brain is like not great. The character customization is pretty cool. The Civil War stuff. Although I played one match today just because I was like had the itch to do some lime. Yeah, so you like Gilmore Girls. Isn't the guy that works at the counter, isn't his name Michelle? I just always, I don't know. Yeah, look, I don't have much. Well, I noticed today that everyone has 69 backpacks. They have like 69 backpacks. So all the Americans, all the backpacks is 69 because, you know, gamers are perpetual 12-year-olds, even if they're 50. All gamers are children. So everyone was running around with the number 69 on their back. It was so silly. This thing is cool. I have to do the off the hub. So I've been collecting mods for the off the hub mod video. Says the gamer at Snickers. Dude, farts are funny. I don't care what anyone says. Farts are funny. No, Luke is the guy that owns the diner. I was thinking about he works at the hotel with with the Gilmore mom. Flossie watches it all the time. It's one of her favorite shows. And because Flossie watches it all the time, I think I know way more about Gilmore Girls than I need to. She also watches MTV's The Challenge. Yeah, he's French. Yes. But it's not Michelle, it's Michelle. Right? But what's everybody been playing, man? What's everybody doing this week? Anybody got any big plans? Anybody got any trips? Any summer vacations? Do anything fun? Jay, I know Jay, unfortunately, I don't think he wants to, but Jay's moving. Hopefully that's working out for you. Sammy's got a new car. What's everybody else up to this summer? Scooter's building AI friends. So speaking of AI, and I really don't want to scare anybody, but Oh, you're done moving? Awesome. So that's done, and you got a job offer. Excellent news, man. Excellent news. That's great. He created videos similar to what you do live, but I'm only getting views of 25 seconds. It's YouTube is a grind. I could anyone, and I can tell, like, it's, you kind of have to look at analytics, but you also don't want to look at analytics, right? So like I've been live for 48 minutes, right? I've been live for 48 minutes and my average view duration is 13 minutes. There's 11 concurrent viewers, right? And I've had 38 people. So that means some people have literally came in here and then just left. It's hard. And it's the thing with the analytics and metrics is it can be very discouraging. So my recommendation for all people who create anything, if you create anything, and I think any of the people that mod in here, any of the people making their own maps, any of the people that make any content, just do what makes you happy. Put it out there. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You have to do it for your own enjoyment. You know, if it's, yeah. Scooter, I have 8 wisdom teeth to get out my kid's head. 8? Your kid has 8 wisdom teeth? Are they a shark? Did you crossbreed with a shark? How do you have 8 wisdom teeth? That's the smartest kid I've ever met. You have all my teeth to get out in a few weeks. You have 2 kids, yeah. You're bummed now you want to watch them grow. You can always speed up the clock. But yeah, play your own way. Whatever makes you happy. Like, that's, honestly, that's the most important thing. Have fun. Yeah, 2 kids. Cole, the little one, has, so my youngest autistic one, this will be the 2nd time. The first time he had it done years and years and years ago. So he does he does a really, really good job on his teeth. He really does. But he can't do like fillings and all that kind of stuff in office because he just won't sit there. So anytime they have to do anything, he has to have anesthesia. So Thursday he has to go to the children's hospital that's close by, and he'll get kind of knocked out, and then the dentist does his work there. And so while he's there, he'll do that. He'll check all the teeth really, really good. Do any fillings. He'll also do like sealers. He gets a little extra because you know, it's just harder to take care of him. You know. Jay, do you have something going on, man? Like health-wise? I worked with a lady that happened to her. But after she had a baby though. I don't think Jay was having a baby, but she had a baby and like her teeth, yeah, they it just wasn't, it was just kind of like, that's wild, man. I mean, good thing I don't have any health stuff going on. Really. Bad genetics. I mean, could be. We did genetic testing. I have my family has like a heart thing that causes like arrhythmias and stuff. We did all that with the boys. Unfortunately, they carry it. Doesn't mean that they'll have it, right? Like we did the gene testing. It doesn't mean that they'll express it. It just means they carry it. So something we gotta watch for. But it doesn't change anything, man. Happy, healthy, wonderful kids. We have to roll. I hate rolling corn. I don't have to roll, but we're gonna roll. I think we're... Do we roll? Do we want to roll corn? What do we want to do? Drink tons of water. Water's good. I don't drink enough water. Flossie drinks a lot of water. No, ours is it can, what's called a rhythmogenic right when we can roll with it. Get the mod so it makes it you don't have to roll. Is there one out for 25 yet? I don't mind rolling. I'm not gonna roll. I rolled the other field. I'm not rolling this field. It's just like 2% gain. It's not much. It's really not much. Okay, we'll have future scores certain local. Jay, you got that. You got all those additives, buddy. Yeah, mine is caffeine, sodium, aspartame. Might be why the teeth. I'm sorry, man. I know it's tough. That's part of it. Speaking of health, my brother-in-law, he got hurt really bad at work on Father's Day. I mean, really bad. He could have died. That's how bad he got hurt. And was in the intensive care. Now he's in outpatient or inpatient rehab. So, but he's supposed to be out on Thursday. He's still in rough shape though. But he gets out Thursday. We're supposed to get out Thursday. They may keep him a little longer. We'll see. But he's moving. He's up and about. He does have like some issues, but he's alive. So it's that to be grateful for. Gave you a soda pop. That's what we called it as kid, was pop. I'm from in Michigan. We called it pop. No, I drink Coke Zeros. Flossie drinks the unleaded stuff, or the fully leaded stuff. What profession? He did maintenance, equipment maintenance. I won't get into detail because there actually is like legal stuff going on. So we won't go into it. But yeah, he was maintenance, and then there was an equipment failure. Like, wasn't anything he did. It was like a complete, it was like an equipment failure, and he got, let's understand, yeah. And he got crushed in a loading furnace. So if anyone knows what a loading furnace is, like he got smashed into like a three foot space, hydraulics, but through like a loading furnace, yeah. Yeah, he got hurt bad, but he's alive. He is alive. So, and doing better, but not without his problems. So, again, positive vibes, prayers. However you talk to the universe, send it his way. Say Raz's brother-in-law. Send him all the positive, happy thoughts you can, because he's still got a long road to recover. So, all right, so planting is done. I think that's all I had to do for the day. Like I said, I bought clover, bought the clover field. We turned it into silage. I really need a feed mixer, is what I need. We need to buy a mixer because we have everything we need to make TMR, and our cows are starting to give birth, so they're going to start producing milk. See, they're going to start producing milk, so we want to up their productivity to 100%. So let's get a mixing wagon of some sort. I was hoping to see if something would be on sale, but we haven't been that lucky. There's a header for the harvester. It's a mod that I like cleaning this stuff. I actually wish the cleaning mechanic was more in depth. It's one of those things I actually wish it was more in depth. I wish it was like power wash simulator where you actually had to, it would instead of just removing dirt, it would actually do the whole thing. But I know that's a tall order for farm sim. Power wash simulator is kind of one of those weird games where it's like you never imagine it would be fun. What else should you do to your car? Like I said, seat covers, but you have leather seats. Can you put like a, I don't know if anyone uses them anymore, but like something for the undercarriage, Sammy? Because don't you guys have a lot of salt and stuff up there? Put donks on it. Yeah, put spinners on it, bro. Let's see. Feeding wagon. I like this song. I don't like any of the base games. Is there any good modded feeding wagons? I don't need anything big right now. Art spinners for the back seat. I don't need any big ones. Let's go to the mod hub. Let's go to the mod hub and see what we can find. I really don't think there's any cool feeding wagons. Asking for French. So did anybody watch my video yet? Anybody watch it? I know Jay, I think Jay watched it. Just curious if anybody watched it, what you guys thought. It's a little more scripted than I used to do. It was fun though. I hope you liked it. I had a blast making it, and I'm happy the way it turned out. So, it felt really good to like tell a story and make things. Think about adding a train horn. You told me that you were gonna wire a train horn. Yeah, don't worry. No worries. See, the Anderson Group ones are big. I like single axle feeders. The old Silo King. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I watch stuff all day long. I was watching my buddy Fury. He started a realistic series. Semper, what's up, man? And for real, if you like Fury Machine Gaming is his name on YouTube, and some of the folks here know him. Fury's wonderful, wonderful guy, and he farms in real life. And he just started a new realistic series on the Montana map. And I actually like his stuff because he goes into detail and is knowledgeable about farming, where I'm just pretending. It's definitely somebody to check out. He's a smaller creator. Yeah, Semper in the house. What's up, buddy? I mean, there's really no point downloading. I mean, we can get this Anderson Group pack. It's got like 2 sizes. Get the Coon profile pack. We can just get the mixer. We can get like the placeable mixer. That might be. What do we want? You guys get to pick one. Not the placeable one though, because then I'd have to buy a trailer, and I don't have a trailer. Get a BMW. I think I'm just going to use the base game one. The Anderson pack. I'll just grab it just so we have it. We'll grab this one. It's the newest. Do we need anything else while we're out here? I don't think we do. Like, I need a corn header. Because I don't think the Kloss mod that I have has a corn header with it. So let me see. No, not that one. I have a cat. I don't think it has a corn. Can I link the creator or something like? Yeah. Let me grab him real quick. Yeah, Fury's great. He's a super nice guy. Very family friendly. Very family oriented. He used to watch stuff quite a bit, but since he started making his own content like normal, he's kind of focusing on that. Like I said, and he farms, so it's like he farms and makes YouTube stuff for Farm Sim. But there you go. That's Fury. Pretty much just been riding my horse. Horses, I actually like horses in Farm Sim with a really like a scenic map. So let me show you a map, because I saw you talking in chat. Let me show you something here, and I don't know if you've noticed it. This one right here, this agroforests. So if you're into like the horseback riding, or even like the motorcycles and the ATVs, this one's built on the Silver Run. This guy just got 18 new subscribers. Yeah, this one's built on the Silver Run map, and it's very mountainous terrain, and there are actually lots of trails up in there. It's a like Pacific Northwest based. It's a complete remodel of Silver Run. There's a lot to do on it. There's mining, there's logging, there's farming. It's a beautiful map, but it's called Agroforests. And if you're ever looking for something else, this is like on my list. I would love to play this at some point. It has you have to get like some olive tree mods, because it has like the tree shakers and all that thing. Yeah, it's a cool, this is a cool, very, very cool map that I don't think got a huge, like tons of play, but it's absolutely beautiful. Agroforests is the name of it. That's the new one. Port Right Line. Sorry. I haven't downloaded this one. Big Canadian map. Dwayne, I bet you Dwayne loved a big old Canadian map. All right. What else? What is it gonna? Oh, Cornhead. Focus, Raz. Focus on thing. Yeah, absolutely. Happy I could help. CNH 12 row folding Cornhead. That's pretty cool. That Canada map. Is it a 4X map? It's PC only. Ziegler, Cornhead, Capella, Quasar, plus Choreo pack. I want to get it in yellow. That's Giants. Might just have to use something in the game. That's just too big, too big. Yeah, there's really nothing here yet. All right, let's get back. Enough talky talk. Had a built-in trailer, that would be nice. Canadian map was pretty good. I haven't watched Klein's video on that one yet. That's what the script said. Okay, 4X. If you like big flat maps, you know. I'm weird. Like I'll like a flat map for a while, you know, like a big flat map, big open spaces, big equipment. So like I'll play this Montana map for a while, and then after that I want something small. See, my dream map, and I've told it, and you guys probably already know, is like a super highly detailed like East Coast dairy farm. So like South Mountain Creamery, which isn't going to come out. Black Sheep's not going to bring it forward, but like super, I like a very heavily detailed standard size or even half standard size dairy farm map, like East Coast based, would be like White Farm for 22. I really like that map. Night, buddy. Thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. Hope you're doing wonderful. And I thank you for being here. I guess we'll just have to go with this. We'll just use this Capello. We'll get the we'll get this Gearinghoff because I think we can do that one in yellow. Yeah, we can. All right, so that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with that one when time comes. It's 108,000. It's kind of steep, but love you too, buddy. All right, so we got to go get a feed mixer. There's nothing on sale, so bite the bullet. We're just gonna get the small one. I don't need a big one right now. I don't have enough money anyways, so we're gonna have to borrow some more money. Borrow it up to 50. I have a crap ton of stuff to sell. Like I have 403,000. I have 100 grand worth of barley, 70 grand worth of canola. I've got 45 grand worth of wheat, 60 grand worth of straw. I've got tons of stuff to sell. It's just not the right time to sell anything. We're gonna grab the forage. What's this one? 23.8. This one's a better deal. It's just a much better deal. We can it'll help. This will carry us for a while. The tractors and equipment are actual farming. Napa Valley would be a cool map, yeah. I always said Cades Cove. So if anyone knows what Cades Cove, Tennessee is, I always thought Cades Cove would be an awesome no man's land style map. Just Cades Cove. If you Google it, Google Cades Cove. It's in the Great Smoky Mountains. It's like, it's part of the national park. It's just this old farming area that they've preserved. It's just beautiful. It's like a valley up in the mountains. It's awesome. What color do we want for our feed mixer? I like red, but let's try something different. We're not going with pink or purple. Kind of like this blue color. Orange. Kind of going yellow and blue on this. We'll just go with Challenger yellow because a bunch of my other stuff's yellow. That looks pretty good. Bought it. Grab our truck. Colors of the Colossus stuff. Can't you just pick any color? Or, oh, that, like that navy blue. The navy blue color is pretty cool. Oh, crap. Sorry. But I have a short, I'm excited because I only have to work 2 days this week. I'm off on Sunday. Because we're leaving Monday morning, so I'm off Sunday night. What do you, Tukey, what do you guys do on Sunday? Do you guys do any multiplayer stuff on Sunday? Does Klein do something on Sunday, does he? Does ATS on Sunday? I might do ATS Sunday. But then again, they're running the new DLC, and I didn't buy it because I don't know. I bought all the DLCs up until Iowa, and I played it like 3 times. So, well, maybe we can hang out. I gotta play 7 Days to Die with Jay, Genetic Jay. He actually gifted it to me. He gifted me a game, and I need to play with him. I don't know if you have that one either, Tuki. Ceiling for me. Striker, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Jay was gonna show me the ropes. I think him and his kid play. I don't know how many co-op players it could take, but if Jay's in chat, we can definitely hook up, do some sessions. Definitely do some sessions. Oh, it's the top of the hour. I forgot to do something. What? No way, Raz. Oh. It was only a matter of time. I meant to do it at 9 o'clock and I forgot. I told myself I was going to do a giveaway at 9. There may not be anything in it. Depends on what you roll. Poor Sammy. Poor Sammy. Is he in bed? Just message him. Here, I'll miss. Just decent. He'll sniff it out. Don't you worry. He'll sniff it out. A lot of times he'll say he's going to bed, but I think he lurks. He's a good egg, Sammy is. He really is. He's a good kid. He doesn't even play Farm Sim, and he's always been hugely supportive of me. He's a really good kid. But all you guys are super supportive. I love this community. I really do. Whoa, took it about, I about put it in the train tracks. Good perverted egg. Just young, full of steam still. He hasn't burned it out yet, Striker. It's like a young bull, you know? I think we were all that way at some point, you know what I mean? I've got some nephews that are 16. And they're, man, you could just see, you know, the wildness in them, you know. Even my boy, he's got a little wildness in him too, you know. Sometimes he'll get a little big. You know, he'll get trash talking. We'll be playing cards with like the in-laws or family and all that stuff, and he gets trash talking. And I always tell him, I'm like, you can trash talk with family, bud, but you got to be careful, man. You get out there in the real world, run your mouth like that. Somebody might close it. You got to be careful, man. Outside of family, you gotta be careful. Trash talk can get you in trouble. I used to play basketball a lot when I was younger. A lot of basketball. And man, you got, most of the time it's okay, but sometimes people start, you know. You take your space. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. Take your space, hold your space. Don't push into others, right? That obviously didn't go well. No, man. I think I've told this story. I had an acquaintance. He was actually a friend of a friend, and this guy was, I mean, he in and out of jail. I mean, he's tough. He's a tough character. Like not like in his head. This dude was not to be trifled with. Like you didn't mess with him, man. Just one of the toughest guys you knew, and wasn't scared of anybody or anything. And man, he told us this story. I may have told this before, but he was like tailgating this little pickup truck in front of him, you know, just being a jerk. And he'll tell you, you know, he was in the wrong. And this truck just stopped right in the middle of the road, and this old guy in his 50s got out of the truck. And my friend started running his mouth, and that old guy just told him, you know, it's like, boy, I'm gonna stomp your ass right here in the middle of the street. And my friend was like, yeah, whatever, dude. And that old man, he said that old guy whooped the crap out of him right there in the middle of the street, and without even breaking a sweat. And was just like, and he after it happened, completely changed his perspective in life. It really did, because nobody had ever kicked his butt before. Sorry, I got wet my nose. I mean, it really did change him. He ended up still going to jail, but I guess it didn't change him up. But yeah, he said that old man just beat his rear end. I think everybody in life, I can't speak for the ladies, but I think, and I think most of the guys here can agree. I think every guy in life needs a good beating, at least once. You gotta lose a fight. You gotta lose a fight at least once. You know, I think it's important. Let's turn our mixer on. I guess we'll grab. Grab some straw. What do you all think? Probably would, yeah. Oh yeah, I did too. I had older brothers, right? Like you get, and then the ex-stepdad. He was never mean, the old man, but I mean, if you stepped up, he'd throttle your ass. Like you just did. Like, you know. I just need one bale of straw. We'll grab the 6,000 one. From the grandpa's belt. Yeah. You just do, like, I think every guy, like, every man, every young boy at some point just needs, you know, they have to be shown that they, you know, that they're not invincible. I think it's important. It's important to lose. It's important to lose. It's important to lose. It's important to fail. It's important to hit bottom. It is. I think it's hugely important. You just gotta get back up. What does Rocky say? Son, it ain't how hard the world hits you. It's how many times you can get back up. Isn't that what he says? I can't remember. That was my Sylvester Stallone impression. Give me a thumbs up for it. Not raffle time yet. The timer's still going. If you win, you want door 2? Alright. Gotcha. I don't even know who did it. Jay, David, Dwayne, Stryker. Listen, if you guys are in chat, !point raffle, get your tickets 1 to 100. Get in on it. There's 18 of you watching. There's no telling what you might win. It might be like a zonk, like a let's make a deal, or it could be a gift card. There's a copy of Farm Sim in that spin, and if that hits, I'll get you the DLC. The next DLC. You want door 1. Your play on words are pretty good. I like it. All right, let's put some silage in here and we'll go feed the oh, wrong way. Has anyone seen MRG's new map that he's working on? Oh, that was it. Well, it did. I like it. A good chat's important. Yep, it's important. It's important for it to happen and for you to learn. That's the important part. Yeah, I stepped to my brothers a couple times. That didn't work out too well. They're always bigger. You know, I got lippy with my mom one time. That was the worst, man. She smacked the crap out of me. Open hand. I mean, I was older, and I was getting mouthy. And then I caught her hand because, you know, I was bigger than her. And her other hand came around so freaking fast. So fast. It didn't even hurt. I remember crying because I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, like, you know. And then she started crying. She was mad because I made her, like, you know. Anyone's a parent knows, man. I hate disciplining my kids. Hate it. I hate doing it. And I get more mad at them because I'm like, see what you. I don't like doing this, kid. Where can we park this? We'll just park this in the shed. All right, so we got some TMR. I guess we could make up another batch. It wouldn't hurt while we've got it out. Sorry, I'm like space cadet in here. Goats are okay. Yeah, we'll just put another batch of TMR in. It'll be good for a while. Yeah, it's important. Yeah, man, that does happen. That's, yeah. Oh no, I mean, if you got to do it, I just hate doing it. Like I don't want to do it, you know. I want to be like fun Raz dad all the time, you know. I've gotten pretty lucky with my oldest boy. He's just really such a good kid, man. I hope he stays like he's just. I don't know if it's just in his nature or his soul or what. He's just a solidly good kid. Man, I'm hoping a 9,000 liter bale doesn't mess up my mixture. We're about to figure it out. I probably need to bail these. I'll go smaller. Yeah, that's hard too, man. Not for me. You know, I'm not even that old. I'm kind of on that edge of like Gen X millennial. I was still born in the 70s, so I guess technically I'm a Gen Xer. But I'm kind of on that edge. But I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, like, man, I mean, I got whacked by the neighbor one time with like a broom. My parents, like, then I got in trouble because my neighbor had to whack me with a broom. Because when I was a kid, you had to be afraid of every adult popping you in the head. Is it raffle time? The timer hasn't quit yet. It says 8 minutes, but we'll give everybody one more chance. On the cusp of a boomer. So like boomer Gen Xer. Like a young boomer. A zoomer. Yeah. So get it on the raffle, exclamation point raffle, get your tickets. And we'll fire it up. We'll give it about 30 more seconds. Enough time to mix feed. When I'm done mixing feed, we'll do the raffle. 63. Yeah, I'm grateful for my childhood. Like, it was really fun. You know, I remember it's really cool in my life because I remember the analog age and now the digital. But you know, digital age as a young adult. It's pretty cool to see. My mixture's all mixed up. I'm gonna have to dump some of this. I just think I have too much straw. But... see, those big bales of straw are too big. I'm gonna have to bust them up, put them in the silo. Yeah. Now we're good. Here's a trick for immersive gaming. If you ever want to like pour your feed out really slow, set your cruise control to 0, turn on your feed and turn your cruise control on, and your vehicle will move really, 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 really slow. You can up it to 1 mile an hour. But if you have it set to 0, it'll actually still move. It is raffle time. Put this feed out. I'm gonna have to put some gravel in, the gravel turnaround. I saw the coolest, speaking of gravel, I saw the coolest thing the other day. And I was, I have a friend of mine who has like a bobcat business. He does like bobcat work. And I need to show him this thing because it's so cool. You attach it to the front of the bobcat and you run it over like a gravel drive. You know, and over time, you know how gravel will sink in, then you'll get like a high center and like a high side, and it grinds it all up and like levels it back up. But it's not a grater. It goes on the front of the bobcat, and it just kind of like goes really slow, levels it, and repurposes it all, so you don't have to put down any more gravel. And then you go over to the side a little bit, and it pulls the gravel that's like gone off into it. Jay started sounding like, yeah, Jay loves skidways. All right, here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who is gonna be the next contestant for the greatest game show known to man? We're closing entries. We got 6 users that have entered. The winner. I tell you, man, those Aussies down under. The luckiest people in the world. David's here. I told you he was here. I told you he was here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, WFRM is proud to present the greatest game show known to man. That's right, Raznac's Grand Giveaway, where you the wonderful people at home get a chance at amazing and not so amazing prizes. You never know what's going to be given away here on Raznac's Grand Giveaway. Here in just a second. This camera is really low on this one for some reason. We're going to be joined by the one, the only, the Thunder from Down Under. That's right, David is going to be joining us. He's already picked his door. He's going to pick his door. He already picked door number 2. All right, we got curtain number 1, curtain number 2, and curtain number 3. Curtain, are you sure? Are you absolutely positive you want to go with curtain number 2? I'm feeling froggy. You want door 1? Okay, door 1 it is. Door 1 it is. All right, here in just a second, the wonderful staff here at WFR are going to wheel your prize out on the stage. Guess what it is? Guess what it is? I know what it is. That's right, you just won a Raznac sticker. Congratulations. And we ran into this problem last time, David, where I couldn't get it to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it through Streamlabs. They have a fulfillment center. So I'll order it through them and they'll ship it directly to you. And it shouldn't be any problem. But if it is, we'll just do the gift card again. So I looked into that because I've been having trouble like sending stuff because of, you know, we won't get into it, but because I want you, I know, yeah, you want a sticker, I know you do. And so Streamlabs I can order it through them and they'll send it. So because I think they somehow have a fulfillment center for that area of the world. So it's, I mean, the same sticker, it's just they'll just send it from them. So it's a little different than the one I have. I think it's just a little bit different because I order them in bulk from a company here, but it's very, very similar. So yeah, congratulations everybody. Let's give David a big old heck yeah. Congrats, man. Congrats on the win, buddy. I appreciate it. Thanks for playing. All right, let's get back to work. Because I said I was going to harvest, and I haven't harvested anything yet. Yeah, let's give big old heck yeah. Make it rain them heck yes. If you got that heck yeah button, let's see it. That's how we celebrate here. That's how we rolled. All right, we're going to skip forward today because corn's planted, everything's harvested, even Streamlabs getting in on it. And then the canola should pop tomorrow. And then can we plant any? We can July. Can we plant anything in July? We can plant alfalfa, poplar, soybeans. So we can plant soybeans after the canola. Ooh. All right, let's do it. We're gonna take the rest of the night out, or the rest of. What are these crowns? It's rankings. It's something new that. If you up at the top, there's this little thing called top fans, and you earn XP based upon like chatting and other stuff. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I'm not 100%. It's called top fans. It's a new thing with YouTube. Each stream you earn like XP. So, all right, sleep. Watch it be raining. I didn't even look at the weather. I was like, watch it be raining. but our canola should be ready to harvest because I haven't really harvested on screen. Not to mention our clover is done and our hay is ready to cut again too. So two other people, I think so, but I'm not 100% sure how that works. I really don't know exactly how it works. Like there's a how do you get on the leaderboard? You'll collect experience points for live chat messages, super chat, and super chats or stickers. So if you want to get to the top, spend money. No, I'm just joking. Okay, yeah, let's harvest. Pay to win, yeah. It's all rigged anyways. We're gonna break out the old cat Lexian 590 as I run it into the side of the building. I like this harvester. It's cool. You know, you just don't see this stuff very much anymore. It's kind of fun. Big yellow cat, you know. We really don't have like which is crazy that we don't have Gleaner yet in the base game. You know, Gleaner would be nice. That's really, I'm trying to think of any other harvesters. Yeah, I know Tiki would love his Gleaner. So I'm trying to think, I probably should come in this way. So I don't have a whole lot of room up here by the road. So we're gonna try down here. Yeah, I'm trying to think, that's about the only real like harvester brand that we just don't see that much anymore. I mean, in the game, I mean, you pretty much have all the other ones. Gleaner. An old Ford harvester would be cool. Now that we have Ford, the Ford Versatile, so like an old Ford harvester, which is Kloss, I think. I think it was Kloss. R series historic. There's Fury Machine Gaming. What's up, buddy? Oh, thank you. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying hi. I sent some people your way. I was telling them about your new realistic series. Which is one of my favorite things you do. Because you actually know what you're talking about. Because you farm in real life. So, yeah, man. It's good to see you. Good to see you. See, me, I just pretend. I pretend to know what I'm doing. It's been a rainy summer. It's been rainy here, too. It's been rainy everywhere. I was watching the Sass Dutch kid. Now, I want to talk to Nuka. I haven't been able to talk to Nuka because I want to curious how he's doing. He's the great pretender. Yeah. Because I'm curious to see how he's been. Because I know like Sass Dutch Kid is having like one of their best years ever. At first they had like drought problems, but now they're doing really well with moisture. But I don't know about if it's too much. I wonder how the rest of the, like, you know, wonder how everyone else is doing moisture-wise. Because Millennial Farmer hasn't posted anything in a while. Drought too. Yeah, drought's awful. Like I was watching that. The PBS Iowa has that Farm Crisis documentary. It's really, really well done. And Could use a drink again. Gotcha. Yeah, because you're not far from there either. That's right. So how are we yielding? Yielding pretty good here. 98%. We're pulling off 6.9 tons to the hectare. I wish that converted that to bushels, but we can do that real quick. Tons. I wonder what's canola bushels. So canola tons to hectare bushels. There's 44 bushels to the ton of canola, is what it says. So if we're getting 6.9 tons to the hectare, I'm sorry, Michelle, that sucks. Is it wrong? It says bushels to ton. 44, that's what Google says. Coriander 78, corn 39. How do I calculate this? Somebody do the math for me and tell me. We do bushels, not liters or tons per hectare, or it's 102.6 bushels per acre. Holy crap. Multiply the weight in tons by the crop density in bushels per ton. Well, that's what liters to bushels is a better conversion. I don't understand, like, why precision farming does tons to the hectare. Like, I guess, is that how they do it in Europe? I don't know. I'm just gonna say that 6 tons or 7 tons to the hectare of canola is pretty good. Let's see what a good yield is. Canola good yield tons to hectare. 3 tons. Do tons to hectare in Australia. So it says 3 to 4 tons per hectare is a good yield for canola. So we're doubling. We're crushing it, y'all. Crushing it. There's gonna be so much oil made from this. There's gonna be so much coffee mate creamer. So much margarine. It's margarine vegetable oil. Coffee mate creamer. Coffee mate creamer's vegetables, isn't it? I don't know. 7,000 liters, 198.6 bushels. Great average efficient. Well, I'm crushing it. I'm crushing it right now. And we're not even swathing, because you get a bonus if you swath canola. I don't have the money to do that. So we're harvesting it the old-fashioned way. I just look at my map. Like I said, I don't know. I just know we're crushing it. Because it's farm sim and you always crush it. Yeah. I mean, we're not doing like... We're doing okay. But then again, this is probably my best soil type. like playing games with humans. See, Streamlabs just mimics everything. It's already 9:45, y'all. I'd probably go till 11. I don't have any plans tomorrow, so I'm feeling good. I just know Canola's tiny, right? It's really, really tiny. Hey, does anybody remember, sorry, squirrel moment. I wish they would bring it back or somebody would mod it. It was FS17, had the grass. You could harvest grass seed. Like full-grown grass you could combine. And you would get grass seed and then also like some swaths of grass. Same size as mustard seed, yeah. Mustard would be another one they could do. Where's my grain cartons up here? I'm gonna go to sleep sometime. I've been up since 7 something. I got up this morning, had a couple eggs, some bacon, piece of toast, went for a walk. Right around 8 o'clock. Flossie went to town. She went thrifting with her mama. Canola's a weed in itself. The boys and I have been home, but I worked on the video most of the day. Played a little Helldivers this morning. Kind of have to wake up your morning killing bots and bugs. And that's how I get going. Then played on Ray County. Cut a bunch of alfalfa. Made a video. Worked on a script for a mod video. Had some dinner. And now I'm back here. Had ramen for dinner. I'm rich. Yeah. Slow cooked bacon. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. This is horrible. But this was microwave bacon. It's already pre-cooked. You just heated it up. Sorry. And it's actually pretty, it's really decent. We got it from Sam's. Yep. $3 for ramen. Yeah, I have no idea. I like this wagon. This JMN 875. I'm hurting your ears, yeah. Yep, that's what we had. So that's what I ate. And tomorrow I'll just have yogurt. I'll have yogurt for breakfast tomorrow. I said I don't have any huge plans. I have to go to the store, pick up some final things for my trip. Other than that, I need to change this. Change all that too. But I like Ray County. I like the soil map on Ray County because it makes the yield on the outside much less. It's a pretty cool map. If you haven't checked it out, it is a graphical hog though. I even noticed that in my video, like there were some pixelations. So my bitrate must be dropping because my GPU's struggling to keep. Ray County's, there's parts of it where your frame rate drops. So I need to tinker with OBS when I record so I don't have any loss. There's a ramen restaurant, a chain restaurant opening. I mean, it's like an hour from me, but it was on the news. automatic line navigation strings is so long. I follow Tuki's method. I do lime every 3 harvests. That's it. I don't even look at it. I just do every 3 harvests. Hour west. Knoxville. Knox Vegas is getting a ramen chain restaurant. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a franchise. It's like McDonald's of ramen. Yeah, right. Striker. Yeah, it'd be different your way. You don't do transitions. You could just DaVinci's the basic transitions like cross dissolve and blur dissolve are pretty easy to use. Ramen McDonald. I like it. Yeah. But DaVinci is I use it because it's free. I don't want to pay for Adobe. It's kind of expensive. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I was telling, like I said, Jay was wanting to play too. We'll see if we can squeeze something in maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah. No, DaVinci's an amazing editor. It is. It's an amazing video editor. It takes a little bit to learn how to use it, but once you figure it out, it's really good. And then the other good thing is if you have the money and you want to buy it, you only pay for it once. I can't remember how much the software license is, but you just pay for it one time, and that's it. You can take me to school. Yeah, you'll have to show us the way, man. You'll have to teach us the ways. But yeah, Resolve's a good one. Alright, this music's getting kind of... Let's see, genres... Let's do funk. We're gonna do funky house music, because I'm weird. Nope, there's only 5 songs. We're not gonna do funky house music. Let's see. Stop my harvest tree. This is the ramen house Hay Bears. So it's crazy you say that. Hay Bear is the place that's opening it. Hay Bear is like a chain of boba teas. Like they do boba tea. So yes. But yeah, Hay Bear is the company that's opened it. You looked up the news. You stalking me now? What do we want? This. Genres. There's so much stuff. It's getting better. I'm gonna do R&B, punk, jazz, folk, funk. We can go by decade. We'll just do 80s. Just do 80s. And then we go popular and no vocals. And we hit play. Right next to printer. See? You know where it's at. It's far away from me. It's like, it's over an hour drive, but I'm gonna go because My kid loves ramen. I like Project Zomboid. You just searched it up, yeah. What's the name? So what's the name of the brand that they're doing, Jay? Does it say like the franchise brand? Because if I read right, like it's not their own, like they're not doing, it's not like a, they're actually, they bought like a franchise. Which I didn't even know there was like a ramen. I mean, I know there's like Panda Express, but that's not just ramen. Yo, Kiyu Ramen, there you go. And I looked at the website, it's like, it looks pretty good. I love ramen. Kiyu Ramen. I'll post the website. Every day is ramen day in the United States. Look at this place. I'm gonna post the website. I'm gonna take the kids, man. Or I'm gonna take the oldest. The youngest would care less. It looks so good. I love noodles. Noodles are the best. Place is gonna be awesome. Probably have to wait like a month to get in. But they also have like, yeah, so it's like a franchise. Looks fancy though. The way they were talking on the news, it was like, I love it. I watched this, I'll post something else too. It's like one of my, there's this guy on YouTube called Dancing Bacons. Just his name alone is awesome. I think he lives in Singapore and he travels all over and like just shows like all these cool places to eat. It's called Dancing. Little brother's down there and I was like, oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome, man. But he has, his channel is so cool. Dancing Bacons. I watch his stuff all the time. And it's, all right, Jay. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it. Congrats on the move and congrats on the job, man. Hope you seal that deal. That'd be awesome. I know you were worried about it. I know you were losing sleep, so hopefully you can get all that taken care of and you're doing good. Sprinting out to Canola. The only thing about this mod is it's pretty sparse interior. Wish you could get a 50-hour dollar in that job. Doesn't everybody? It's tough, man. I've said it before. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how people do it. Floss and I have talked many times, and if we hadn't have bought our house when the kids were little, we couldn't. And it's like I said, it's not even a super fancy house. It's just like a normal house. Like I don't, like when people tell me their mortgages and stuff these days, I'm like, what the? Like I can't imagine. We bought it when interest rates were really low and prices were down. I got really lucky. I'm really like that's just. I don't know how they're gonna do it, man. I don't know how kids are gonna do it. I don't. And now, like I was watching these AI 2027. If you want to, it's kind of scary. So if it's kind of doom and gloom, but it's called AI 2027. It was a paper published. it's like a theoretical fictional account of like AI progression for the next couple of years. And most of what you see on YouTube is like the worst case scenario, so I actually recommend reading the paper because it gives multiple scenarios. But yeah, it's called AI 2027. I mean, it's kind of terrifying, to be honest with you. So my kid wants to get into computers and he wants to get into like game development and stuff, and I don't know. We don't know. We don't, like, in a couple of years, we don't know if that's going to be viable as a profession, which is nuts. Like, you may not need coders in a couple of years, and I don't know. Scooter's in that business, so I mean, it's. So yeah, it's called AI 2027. It's kind of scary. There's some scary stuff, but I ain't worried about it. It'll be what it'll be, man. We're gonna power on. But my fascination with the Terminator movies is just becoming more and more dark. Oh, speaking of like, again, squirrel, completely unrelated. I had the coolest freaking dream the other night. I was in Call of Duty. Like, my whole dream, I had two of them. I even woke up, went back to bed, and went back to Call of Duty World. It was like Call of Duty Zombies World, but there was like a story. And I don't know if this is like the story from the game, but I was like this like sniper like dude, and we were fighting zombies, and then we got betrayed by this one other guy. It was Call of Duty. It was nuts. It was like the best dream ever. I woke up, I was like, that was fun. Still not a dependable AI system, yeah. Streamlabs, you're not. I'm just like curious about what we don't know, right? Like what we don't see. And they talk about that. Like, what do they have that we're not seeing? Right? And like China, like what about China? Like what do they produce? Like what are they making? European countries. Large language models, yes. But they talk about that. It's very close. So, sorry. I don't know why my nose is running. Which one was it? Was it, again, and this isn't even the most powerful one, Scooter said it, but Grok. So Grok 4 tested, you can look at its test scores for like advanced PhD testing, and the math one, it got 100%, and then it scored like 80% on another one, 70%, and so this paper AI 2027 talks about how within the next couple years, almost every LLM will be able to pretty much 100% every PhD exam that we have. It'll have the knowledge equivalent, not of just one PhD specialist, like not one field, but everything. Every science, every math, like everything. So at your fingertips, you will literally have like the PhD knowledge of everything. Now, it's not interpretation, it's just like regurgitation, but that's like crazy. Grok is funny. Oh, yeah, and that's what's nuts is the more you read about it, it's kind of scary, and it's not that you know, all of us that grew up watching like Terminator, it's like, you know, Skynet became self-aware, blah blah blah, and that's actually not the worry. The self-aware part is actually not even the concern. What's the concern is that it's a machine, right? So when you ask it to do something, like you give it a task, it's going to complete that task. And the scary thing is it may like cheat or lie or like do something that's not good to achieve a task. And that's it's so indifference. It's the indifference that is the scary part. It's not even the sentience, it's the indifference of a machine, right? Like a machine doesn't care. I don't care. We need John Connor. Yeah, regardless of morality, yeah, we need John Connor. There's better be John Connor in a basement making out with like Claire Danes right now somewhere. Because we're gonna need John Connor. I don't know. Again, you just have to go with what people say, and you know, we don't know. I'm just like, I'm sitting here racking my brain. I work in healthcare, and I'm trying to think of a way to use AI in healthcare and profit off of that. Like, so I'm like, man, like what app can I make, or what program can I make for a healthcare AI assistant that I can market and then retire? John McClane, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they'll just tell you what they want to hear. Yeah. Then again, most people do that too. All right. This is scary, man. This is scary. The world's changing. I mean, I'm it's like a gnat down here. I'm excited and I'm scared. I'm excited and scared at the same time. You know? Rogue from X-Men? That'd be cool. Yeah, it's exciting, it's scary, it's, you know, I work with a lot of physicians, and you talk to them, and kind of the open-minded physicians. The thing with doctors is you usually have two kinds of doctors. You have doctors that know they're right about everything, so they're not willing to talk about anything, and those are the doctors that have treated every disease the same way for like the last 40 years because they know they're right. You know, they're a doctor, so they're not like open to new knowledge. But if you talk to some of the younger doctors that, you know, that like they'll tell you some really cool stuff that are yeah, penicillin for everything. Yeah. You know, the only way to treat appendicitis is by cutting it out, which they've pretty much found out is like not necessarily true. You can treat appendicitis with antibiotics and then not have to have surgery, because anytime you open your belly, it's not a good thing. That's what you want to avoid, surgery at all costs, because it causes inflammation and other problems afterwards. So, but you know, some of them old doctors won't tell you that. They'll be like, "Yep, got to cut it out," because that's, you know, something I know to do. But some of the younger docs, man, it's cool because they'll talk about like, you know, there's like studies into anti-aging. There's studies in, again, this is kind of scary, but DNA specific treatments for Alzheimer's. The tough thing about Alzheimer's or even developmental disabilities or any of that stuff is it's very person specific. So the treatment, so they're, you know, with the use of AI, they can tailor treatment specifically to somebody's DNA to like either reverse or stop the progression of Alzheimer's. I mean, if that happens, that's awesome. You had it removed for no reason 30 years ago. I mean, a lot of times anymore, you really don't have to take it out. A lot of your appendicitis cases are just treated with antibiotics now. And I'm not saying all the time, you know, but we need our truck. Sorry, I skipped it. I would use it AI personal assistant. I use AI for my trip to DC. I did like, and I use Grok because it's free, but I put in when I was going, where I was staying, the address, what we wanted to do, what days we wanted to do it, what we wanted to eat, whether it was like light, quick, sit down. I put in all that stuff, and it printed out an itinerary, and then I asked it to expand the itinerary to include booking links and websites to the restaurants. It did all of that. It just, every day, spit it all out completely, all the information I need, everything. I don't have to individually search. It's just literally the whole thing. Boop. And instantly. And then I can go through and like, I had to find a parking spot for while we're there. Like the tour companies for the night tours. I looked at a bunch of the restaurant websites it suggested. It even shows you like, then you can be like, hey Grok, can you show me the walking distance between all these places? Poof. It's crazy. It's so nice to have, like, it's like, what do you need a travel agent for? It'll even tell you what metros to take and what stations to get off of. It's so handy. But I want a Jarvis. I think everybody wants Jarvis. That's what I want. Is that what you're thinking of, Jay? Like when you say AI personal assistant, like you want your own Jarvis? That's what I want. I can just talk to it. I don't even have to type anything. That would be the best. I'm gonna go out and say, put a female version of it. I want I don't know. I want like a fancy British voice. Like Jarvis. That would be cool. Or Sean Connery. Sean Connery was my voice. Although I think he's, I don't know if he's British, but Scottish. Ricky Gervais would be great. I want an AI with a sense of humor. It's not nagging in your head. Kate Beckinsale. Oh, that'd be a good one. Corona, yeah. R.C. Bray. R.C. Bray is one of my favorite narrators. Reads audiobooks. He would be a great AI voice. ScarJo. Hey, speaking of, has anyone seen the new Jurassic Park movie? I heard it's good. And I saw this Twitter post the other day, and it was like, it's dinosaurs and Scarlett Johansson. How is it not good? Morgan Freeman. I want Morgan Freeman to narrate my funeral. there'd be a lot of good ones, man. It's just wild, you know. It's so cool. All the stuff we're gonna have is cool. Bobcat Goldweight. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can. I can't do his. If I listen to him, I can hear it, but I can't do his stutter. I love him though, Bobcat. He's great. Still, I mean it. We all might be around. Who knows? They may find a magic pill tomorrow. I don't know if I'd want it. I mean, I'm okay with like extending time. I have these theological discussions with people at work. I get to host Survivor. Yes! There we go. I get Jeff Probst. But we talk about it at work, you know. Because it's like, you know, I mean, there's some people that are saying like, you might be able to live forever if they figure it out. And I'm just like, that's, you know, first of all, that's nuts. And the other thing is like, I don't know if I'd want to live forever, right? I just got voted off the island permanently, you know? I just don't know if I'd want to. But what would be cool? What would be cool? I think what would be really cool is if you know you could. Yeah, buddy. You sent something to my phone? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yes. Sorry. Kids usually think I'm done by 10. Yeah, I don't know if I want to live forever, but I would be cool with, like, it would be cool to know that you're not going to get cancer, you're not going to get Alzheimer's, like, you're not going to get, like, a disease, you know? You know that your time runs out eventually, but you know that you're going to live that time without getting sick. I think that would be like you know, my dream utopian world. You know, doesn't mean that you can't get hurt, doesn't mean that things won't happen, but you're just not going to get sick, you know. I mean, you'll slow down and you'll age, you'll do all those things, but you know, like if we can get rid of cancer, if we can get rid of Alzheimer's, if we can get rid of, you know, like really bad cardiac diseases, we can get rid of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm that exactly striker, right? Like, you know, you just don't want those things. And then the other thing is like, if we can do regenerative stuff, right? You know, it's like if you get hurt really bad, you know, we can fix that. You know, that would be cool. That'd be an awesome world to live in. And who knows? May happen. You never know, man. The world changes every day. Rob in the house. What's up, Rabbit Rob? With the 47 months. Who let him in? I know. All right, Night Semper, sleep well, bud. We're gonna finish harvesting this field and then I'm out. You can see it. Yes, that's the other things. Yeah, that paper I said, that AI 2027 paper talks about that. Ultra Carbon. Yep. Love that show. It's a very good show. Jay, I love it. And then you mutated to a monkey. Like you can live to be 100 and never get sick, but at the end of it, you get mutated into some like horrible creature. What? I'll take my chances with my Coke Zero. I'll stick, you know. Yeah, Altered Carbon was cool, man. That was a great show. There's another one. It's not exactly like that. It's I just watched it the other day. It's called In Time. Justin Timberlake. It's okay. It's got like Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried, whatever her name is. I can't remember. That's a pretty cool show. Or a good, pretty cool movie. It had some plot holes that were pretty big, but all in all, it's not bad. If you haven't seen it, the premise is like everyone stops aging at the age of 25, but you only have like so much time, and there's no money, so you like work for time. But then the problem is like all the rich people have all the time, so they live for thousands and thousands of years, but the poor people, like, they have to like make time day to day, and it's pretty good. Oh yeah, me too, man. I'm a sci-fi junkie. I love all sci-fi stuff. Good sci-fi, bad sci-fi, love it. I like scary movies too. I like a lot. I mean, I like a lot of stuff. I like a lot of movies. I like anything that's different. My favorite movies are like movies that are different and have fun with it. They don't take it like they have fun with it, because movies should be fun, like not too artsy, you know. What did I watch? Mickey 17. Mickey 17. That's a pretty good one. Sister Wives is a horror show. What was that guy thinking? What did I watch the other day? I've been watching a lot of older stuff on YouTube and Tubi. I've rewatched like all the old Terminator stuff, The Thing. I watched Time Cop the other day with Jean-Claude Van Damme. And then so after I watched Time Cop, I was like, I gotta watch other Jean-Claude movies, so I watched Bloodsport. You can't go wrong with Jean-Claude. I don't care. Like, if you just want to like chill out, drink a beer, just put on a Jean-Claude movie, man. It's gonna be all right. I've seen so, like, I always joke with people that say, I think I've watched the internet. Yeah. Looper is good, yep. like I said, that Mickey 17 was pretty good. That's a more recent one. It was actually pretty neat. It's weird though. It's one of those that's kind of like, it's good, but then they make it weird on purpose. But Flossie and I want to see the new Jurassic Park. We'd like to get some movies. And I heard it's good, so we're waiting for it to come to home rental. We used to go to the movies and stuff, but it's just so much more comfortable. Like, you just wait for it to come to home rental, pay like the $15 instead of paying like, you know, $60 for 2 people to go to the movie, and you just hang out at your house, watch it, make your own popcorn. Why go to the theater? I don't like. I mean, it'd be fun to see in the theater, but I'm like, it's just so expensive, man. What did I watch? I watched the Minecraft movie where you do the dodge. That's what we used to do as kids. So what we used to do is we'd buy one ticket. It's always the same theater. It's closed now. Actually, the whole mall is gone. The whole mall is like an Amazon distribution center now. It's the collapse of the mall was our fault. But you'd have one person buy a ticket and then they would open the door. Because like all the theaters had an exterior entrance. And they would go down and open the door. And like everybody would sneak in. Oh, that lasted we were able to do that for a while, for a few years, until they started putting alarms on all the doors. Oh, the good old days. My mom would tell stories about how you used to pay by the car for drive-ins. And she remembers like all of her friends, they would all get inside of the trunk. I mean, there'd be people, just 10 people in a car because you only had to pay for one car. The people have been cheesing movies forever, you know. Does anybody collect like physical media? Does anyone buy DVDs and stuff anymore? It's a good idea if you do, because a lot of the stuff that is just, you know, a lot of the stuff's going away. You know, a lot of the stuff, they're not like renewing licenses, and you can't watch it on streaming for, you know, contract disputes and all this kind of stuff. So they bring it on themselves with the price they say. Yeah, you really can. And TVs are cheap. Like, I mean, you can get TV really cheap. A big TV, really cheap. I mean, relatively speaking. For $500, you can get a huge TV. Oh, Streamlabs, quit spazzing out. I'm gonna start turning that thing off. I need to spend a day on it. I need to sit down and like spend a whole day on Streamlabs. Also need to do new intros. I know, it's like half the price. I know, right? that TV you paid a boatload for. Oh, I know, that hurts, don't it? The Amazon Fire TVs. Yeah, the cheaper TVs I've noticed, especially with like darker scenes, Jay, I don't know if it's the same for you, but like low light scenes, they don't do very well. Oh, an old school plasma? Yeah, man. The heavy one that weighed like 1,000 pounds. Yeah, but even the cheap ones are way better than they used to be. Yeah, they don't sell plasma anymore at all. I just remember they used to get so hot. Like you could feel the heat coming off them. I'm trying to think of the TVs we have. We have, well, technically 4, but the one in the living room is the newest. It's a couple years old. We got it a few Christmases back. It's nice. It's a nicer one. The one in the kids' rooms are just cheapos. They use for PlayStation and stuff like that. In fact, one of them I won in a raffle. It's like an old, I think they're both Vizios, and they're both pretty old. And the one in the bedroom's old. They're all old enough where they're not smart. Like you have to get the Fire Stick to plug into the USB because they don't have, none of them are like smart TVs. So if you want to watch like Netflix or something, you have to have like a Fire Stick. Because I won't buy anything until it like breaks. Like I just won't buy a new TV until like ours quits working. I don't like. The tube TV. Yeah, those things suck. But if you play old video games, like if you're a retro gamer and like you have like an old Nintendo or any of those, like you kind of have to have a tube TV, don't you? Or some kind of converter box, because don't the old gaming systems, like they really don't play? CRT, yeah. I thought you kind of had to have that. Then again, you can buy a mini PC for, you know, one of those emulator systems for like 300 bucks. I'm about out of room, y'all. Let me bring the truck over. Yeah, the light gun, you have to have CRT for the light gun motor. I really can't remember, but it was something about like the pixels and how the game renders. Like it doesn't work well on modern TVs. That's why a CRT is better for like retro game. If you actually use the old console. Now, if you use like emulators and stuff, I don't think it really matters. That's on my list of things to buy someday, is one of those emulator boxes that has like, I want a really good one that has like every like, just be like, yeah. Then again, I'll probably never play it, so. Oh, that was it was like a digital it's like a digital converter box or something, wasn't it? They went from analog to like digital or something. Because all the TVs used to be analog. HD TV, there you go. HD TV, that's crazy that HD's old, you know? Yeah, I feel like a lot of things like changed really fast. You had to get these converters and all this kind of crap, and then eventually all that stuff went away. I'm out of room. I'm gonna have to take this load of canola. Here I am, just compacting my field, driving over it. Who else thinks field compaction should be a thing in Farm Sim? This guy. Cancer, why not now? Stuff changed so fast, man. Phones changed so fast, you know? Everything. Like I look, it's just like changed. I feel like it changed so quick. But then again, I bet you if you talk to anyone, you know, you bet you talk to somebody in their 80s, you know, they can tell you some stories too. I mean, just look at vehicles, right? So look, if you bought a car, so say you were 18 years old in 1930, and you owned a car, which was unlikely, but say you owned a car, and then by the time you were 70, how different your cars were. Or plane. When you think about how fast stuff changes, like it's pretty wild. I probably should put my cover on so my canola doesn't blow all over the road. I mean, just look at video games in your lifetime. How different video games are now. I mean, the premise is the same, but man, they look so different, you know? It's nuts, man. And see, I think if you apply that, it's kind of hard to see. You know, it's that whole thing, like, you know, it's hard to see the world changing around you when you're in it, right? I mean, you kind of notice it, but it's hard to really, so, you know. But if you take that same premise, right? That same premise of the advancements in, say, aeronautics in 50 years, how advanced planes changed from, you know, 1930 to 1980. I mean, just how different they were in that span of time. If you apply that same principle to electronics, computers, I mean, the computer that we're going to see by the time we're old is going to look nothing like the computer we used when we were young. It's the same with AI. So if you look at the AI being born today, the AI that's being created today, in our lifetime, it's going to look nothing. Yep. Flight that's approaching Mach 2. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And it's not even linear growth, right? Like, that's the big thing when you think about advances, like, especially in computing, it's not linear. It's exponential, right? So it's like a curve. And that's what's so hard to notice is I think our brains are wired for like linear. We don't really get the exponential. So every improvement just speeds up the next improvement, right? Just like, I mean, it just speeds up the next one and then speeds up the next one and then speeds up the next one. So, you know, yeah. And like I said, and then with AI, there's no telling, man. There's just no telling. 60,000 feet or higher, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, well, I mean, my entire life, they've talked about what extra orbital flights, right? That was always the plan, right? Which I think like Virgin, the Virgin Atlantic guy and Amazon, like you get the plane to the outer atmosphere and then it can travel, you know, you can be in China in a couple hours because it can get going so fast. That's just nuts. And that may be the future we live in. Like, you can get on a plane and in 2 hours you can be on the other side of the planet. Just, you know. It is terrifying when you think that the only thing between you and outer space is, you know, like a couple inches of metal. Like, yeah. It's pretty terrifying, man. What do you think about it? Yeah, the snap trick. I'm a firm believer, and I'll die on this hill, and my prediction is my grandchildren will never drive a car. It's my prediction. If I'm lucky enough to have grandkids, they'll never drive. Yep. And if they do drive, it'll be extremely limited. Yeah, sardine can with wings and edges. I mean, pretty much it, right, Dwayne? Like, when you think about it, it's just this little tiny sheet of metal that's between you and, like, absolute death, you know? But, yeah. I mean, I think driving to the future generations will be like, it will be like having to change the, manually change the channel on the TV, or having to dial a phone number. Like, I just don't think I just think it'll be autonomous. Like, I think you'll get in your little personal conveyance. It'll be like Demolition Man. It'll just be like, or yeah, getting on a train. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even think it's gonna take 100 years. I think a decade from now, the world may be unrecognizable. Could be. Floss is going to bed. Flossie's going to bed. Tell her good night, chat. She's not watching. I gotta finish this field. It'd be cool though, man. It'd be cool. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm a little scared, but I'm excited. Excited to see where gaming goes. You know? Is it gonna be like Ready Player One? Or are we just gonna be able to plug our headsets in? You know? That's the thing, I don't know, man. It could be, or... You know, the crazy thing is with like doomsday stuff is there's always doomsdayers, you know? Like, you know, if you talk to people older than you know, the world was gonna end with nuclear weapons, and then, you know, the world was gonna end with this, and the world was gonna end with it, and, you know, I don't know. I think we figure it out. But it is scary. It's not that it's not scary. It is scary, but I think you have to have a little bit of faith in knowing that whatever will be, and whatever happens, it'll all be okay in the end, you know. And I think it's fun and it's scary, but you know, it'll be all right. No one even knows it's coming, right? Now you're getting into Mary Poppins. Yeah, man, everything will be all right. You know, on to the next journey, whatever that is, right? Whatever you think there is. We could all just be NPCs in a video game. Every time I mess up, like backing up the car or parking, you know, there's a little alert on somebody's screen saying, Helper J has encountered a problem. Helper R has stopped working. Well, but no, it doesn't take much forever to kick off, man. Yeah, the concept of like, you know, simulations and all that stuff. I'm like, so am I playing a game inside of a video game? Inside of a video game? Inside of a video game? Yeah, can they be on our side this time? Back to the monkeys, Dwayne. Yeah, it's a very good philosophy strike. It truly is. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for games, like, you know. Every time I think, like, you know, gaming has peaked, something else happens, you know. We get something amazing or something cool. And I know it's got its down, like, you know, I know there are disappointments in gaming, but man, You know, you get gems like Helldivers, which is so much fun. And it's just fun, and it's a great game to play. And if you haven't played it in a long time, which I haven't, it's on my list of, like, I want to play it at some point soon. I want to replay Cyberpunk. And I want to play Cyberpunk with mods, because I've been watching some videos by Juicehead about all the just wicked cool Cyberpunk mods that bring the whole world to life. And I'm like, oh man. You think of one big recent disappointment? Well, there's always disappointments. There's always disappointments. Oh, so if anybody's interested, really, so while we're on games, and no joke, so my son and I have been talking, my 17-year-old, and this is something that I'm going to do and we want to do, and I'm inviting members of my community. You can reach out to me. We are going to create a forever Minecraft world. And the reason why is he's 17, he's gonna be 18, he's gonna be leaving, starting his own adventure in the world, and I really wish I could go back in time and do this when he was little, but we're gonna create a world, Minecraft, because Minecraft pretty much is limitless almost, and we're gonna create a forever world where we hang out in whenever we can. And so that one day in the future, if he ever has kids, or they have, like, that multiple peoples from years and years and years and years and years can do things, and I'm gonna always try to keep a backup, and I don't know, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So if you're into that, and that's something you want to do, you don't have to do anything with it. You can kind of go off to your own little spot and make it. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to create like a, yeah. It's him and I, we talked about when he was little. We used to play Minecraft together a lot. We still do sometimes. And there's a lot of stuff we built that we wish we could kind of revisit and explore, you know. It's kind of like a digital photo album, I guess. And we all know Minecraft's not going anywhere. It'll be Minecraft forever. Yeah, Unit A, yeah, until AI starts, yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's something we're looking into. So if you're into Minecraft, shoot me a message. Again, and you don't have to play. You can, but if you want the info, I can get you the info, and then that way, if you ever do want to, and if you want to play with like your family, people that you trust, I want it to, you know, don't want people like in there griefing and ruining stuff. So be selective of who you invite, but yeah. I don't know when that'll launch, but it's something that him and I are talking about doing together. It would be a fun stream. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That would be fun. I've been looking at some servers, and what's crazy is you can get servers by the month, but they also, there's a couple companies that do offer forever, so you pay one price and it's like forever. But the only downside I have to that is if the system requirements change, right? So say you pay, you know, a few $100 for a server forever. I have to look at the legalities. Like, are they gonna make sure the game runs, or are they gonna, you know, if like eventually if Minecraft changes, are they going to be like, oh, well, you can't run the new version. You have to, you know what I mean? That's my only fear of it. Oh, we're almost done. We're gonna be a little over 3 hours. It's big. It's a good stream, man. Had a good night. Great times. Good conversation. Until we stop supporting it, yeah. See, and that's why I'm thinking the best thing to do is pay for a host and then download my backups. Like, you can download all the backup stuff, and then if I ever have to change hosts, I can send them all the info, and then, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I tell you what, if you're into farming, Minecraft has some really cool farming mod packs. And, I mean, there's some really cool stuff. You can get into some really detailed, like, farming packs where you just do farming. There's, like, genetics and crops and, like, it's really cool, man. There's some amazing mods out there for Minecraft. It's the same with Farm Sim. Like, if it wasn't for modders, what would we do? Yeah, I'm excited to see, man. Excited. GTA next year, that's big. I'm really pumped for Light No Fire by the people who made No Man's Sky. It'll probably have its hiccups, but No Man's Sky is an awesome game to play in 2025. If you've never played it, it's an absolutely amazing game. Yeah. Yep. Suck at designing things. Yeah. That's the great thing about it, Strikers. You just move into someone else's house. You just can be going on all the adventures, throwing a bunch of stuff in a loot chest and letting someone else build it, you know? The kid and I, we kind of have a save game we play on right now. And sometimes we build, sometimes we'll just be like, hey, let's go on an adventure. So we just literally just go exploring, see what we can find. They build too small scale, yeah. Well, it's like this game. How many times have you built a farmyard? Or at least I have, like, you build this quaint little farm, and after a couple years, like, you're like, okay. Yeah, you don't leave room for expansion. Ugly and inefficient. Oh, speaking of No Man's Land style maps, Farmer Bob just released what's it called? It's like a play on No Man's Land. Hang on. I haven't played one of his maps in a long time, but I swear I just saw it somewhere. It's like No Man's Farm or No One or like, what's it called? I'll post it. I've been meaning to download it. It's I think it's a 4X. No One's Land, what it's called. I have not tried it at all. I'll post the link. Someone wants to check it out. Yeah. It's called No One's Land. That's what Farmer Bob called it. Yeah, it's like a 16X, or not 16X. I think it's a 4X like No Man's Land style map by Farmer Bob. I follow him. He'll post stuff on YouTube. And like I said, I have not tried it. Don't know anything about it. Don't know if it's even worth downloading. I usually find like maps and I send them to Farmer Klein. He's my filter. Farmer Klein's my map filter. So I'll find stuff and I'll be like, hey, have you looked at this one? He's like, no, send me the link. And so I wait for him to check it out, because if it shows up on his channel, I know he like looked into it. Let's manipulate him. Yeah. All right, this is it. We're finishing out. We're done. Boom, 11:02. Solid 3-hour stream. Got a lot of canola off of there. A lot of canola off there. I don't even know how much do we have in the bin now. 136,000 liters in the bin. I mean, the truck is full. No, the truck has 20. Is it a war crime to shoot landing craft? I don't know. So yeah, let's. We're a little shy of 200,000 liters of canola that we'll be selling in December. That'll be good. Gotta make some money because I'm broke. I am broke. Yeah, that's it for tonight. And with that, we're finished. That's it. That's it for the night, gang. Everyone that's been here hanging out, I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you all so very much. If you've been lurking and didn't say hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming by. If you haven't hit that like button, smash it before you leave so other people can find this wonderful, wonderful experience. Congratulations to David. He won a Raznac sticker, which I think I have one. I just can't mail it to him. Thought I had one, but I don't. I was going to show it to you, but yeah. So I'll be getting that. Yeah, David, if you're still here, just in case, send me your full. I need your mailing address and full name for the Streamlabs fulfillment thing. You just send it to me in Discord if you're comfortable doing that. Yeah, that's it. That's it for Judith Plains, Montana. Thank you all so very much for tuning in tonight. I really, really do appreciate it. I plan on being back Thursday. The youngest has dental work Thursday. So as long as he's feeling okay, I should be live at 8 on Thursday. New video is out for members only. If you're not a member, it'll be out tomorrow at noon. I just schedule it at noon and it goes live for members. That's one of the benefits of being a member. But yeah, if not, it'll be live tomorrow at noon. And then I hope to have another video that should drop on Friday, if I can get it done. And I'm off to DC next week. We're storming the Capitol. No, I'm not. FBI. We're going as tourists to sightsee. I shouldn't say stuff like that. You know, might end up in alligator Alcatraz. All right, stay safe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. Thank you for a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you so very much.